Braden Holtby, Henrik Lundqvist, and yes, tonight, Sergei Bobrovsky. What do all these players have in common? Well, for one, they're all in the highly contested Metropolitan Division, but also, number two, they're amongst the top goaltenders in the NHL each and every year, and Boston has played all three of them, one after the other, Braden Holtby, who Boston can never beat, Henrik Lundqvist, who Boston always has a tough time with, and now Sergei Bobrovsky, which it's either hit or miss. Sometimes they do really well, other times not so much. But Boston will get the Columbus Bluejackets tonight at home, and Columbus is fighting in the Metropolitan Division. I believe they are the second team overall at the moment, but that's a very highly contested competition. And speaking of fighting, Boston is fighting for a playoff game. They got 4 games in 6 days this week heading into Christmas as they look to inch closer to the Toronto Maple Leafs on the Bruins Recap Show. So we start things off in the first period. Sergei Bobrovsky and 2U's 2K's Tuukka Rask in the net for the respective teams. No David Krejci in the lineup as usual. Where in the world is David Krejci when he's not hustling to get an empty netter? But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, Boston will start off the scoring party in the first, 14th of the season for Brad Marchand on the quest for 40, as Marchand was looking for Bergeron in the slot, and then finds the Bergeron finds the puck, swings it back to Marchand, gets the open net. Just beautiful play by Patrice Bergeron here to find Marchand after Marchand found him to begin with. 1-0 Boston, when that'll take it into the room as we head to the second period. And in the second period, Boston on the power play. And it is a power play goal for David Backes. As some helter-skelter power play moments for Boston in their own zone. They finally get it out, and it's Jake DeBrusk with the hustle, gets a 2-on-1, avoids the defender who goes down to his stomach, waits him out, finds David Backes, and it's a goal. 2-0 Boston. So we go a little bit later on, and Boston is again on the power play, and here's some great passing by the second power play unit here, as it's Grzelcyk to Heinen, over down low to DeBrusk, and finds Charlie McAvoy backdoor on the power play. 3-0 Boston as the Rookie of the Year buries it. So with the score being 3-0, we go to the third period, and Columbus finally will answer as it's Josh Anderson. Kevin Miller gets a big hit here on Jack Johnson, but he pops up first, finds Wenberg in behind the net, and Chara is playing traffic cone. Josh Anderson completely uncovered. 3-1 Boston. But a little bit later on, it's Danton Heinen. Quick up by Charlie McAvoy over to David Backes. Backes and Heinen 2-on-1 into the offensive zone, and Heinen will bury it 4-1. A little bit later on, and Torrey Krug, the Nightmare on Causeway Street, face-off win from Ryan Spooner. Anders Bjork will get it over to Krug, and Bobrovsky just misses it with his glove. 5-1 Boston. A little bit later on, Boston will score again. It's Marchand over to Pastrnak. Pastrnak can't tuck it in. Marchand will get that rebound, give it over to Patrice Bergeron. 6-1, and we're not done. As it's Jake DeBrusk, a turnover to Ryan Spooner. Spooner gives it over to DeBrusk. 7-1, and eventually Columbus will make it 7-2 with Seth Jones getting a power play goal in garbage time. A blowout from the Boston Bruins here. 7-2. They wipe the floor with the Columbus Bluejackets. John Tortorella, what do you have to say about this?
I know you have a job to do. I'm not answering any questions tonight. There's no sense of me even trying to answer questions about this evening, okay? So, sorry about that. Have a good night.
Anyway, let's take it to the 3 stars of the game. And this is very difficult because there's many names on the score sheet today. So we'll go with the kids. Star number 3, Jake DeBrusk, a goal and an assist. Star number 2, Danton Heinen, also a goal and an assist. And your number 1 star, give it to the NHL Rookie of the Year, the future Calder Cup winner, with a Gordie Howe hat trick, a goal, an assist, and 5 for fighting, Charlie McAvoy. And next up, it was so fun, we'll do it again tomorrow night, as Boston is off to Buffalo. It's McAvoy versus Eichel 2 in Buffalo this time on the next Bruins Recap Show.